How to experience pure being. You could say that the goal of self-inquiry is to arrive at this place where undeniable, infinite being is the most primary and clear knowing there is. All other knowing, all other knowledge and experience is secondary to that pure sense of being. It's a deep, profound peace and freedom interwoven with the experience of being. So the self-inquiry process is ultimately to lead us to this place of pure being. Now, once you have your foothold there, you can usually lead yourself back to it either intuitively as a practice when meditating or through a short self-inquiry process. Often people will come up with their own process to lead themselves back, but it's an unbinding of identity from thought, from consciousness. And you feel that unbinding, and then it's just clarity. The mind extends in all directions. The mind extends beyond all limitations, beyond all barriers, beyond all boundaries. So how to lead yourself to this? You can start with, who am I? Or you can start with the question, where am I? In this video, I'm going to focus more on where am I. It has a different quality and it has a bit of a different process. But if you ask the question, where am I? And then you refer back in the looking to where the question originated from. It's where all sense of you originates from. The sense of you as the thinker, the sense of you as the knower, the sense of you as the aware one, the sense of you as awareness, the sense of you as consciousness. Doesn't matter what terminology you use. The key is that by asking, where am I? Attention turns back to its source. It rests in its own source. Can you rest your attention in its own source right now? Now, one of two things usually happens. Either you find your way immediately back to this source, which isn't labeled source, it's not labeled anything. Just the clarity of the pure sense of the most fundamental sense of being, sense of you. And you just settle there. If that happens, that's it. You're done. Just remain there. That knowingness, that being, pure being, knows how to remain in itself. It knows that intuitively. It's not a skill and it's not a practice. In one sense, you could say that's how you know you're there, is you don't have to confirm it. Just rest there. The other thing that happens, or could happen, when you ask that question and try to lead yourself back to the source of the one asking, is a bunch of thoughts start, or you find yourself contemplating the practice. Is it working? Is it not working? I'm not sure if this is right. Maybe it's like this. Maybe it's like that. Doubts, analysis. If any of that's happening, it's fine. Those are thoughts. Recognize them as such. And then ask yourself one of two questions. See which one works better for you. One is you can just ask yourself again, where am I? Because that's where the thoughts are. You found the thoughts. Now go, where am I? Go back there. And if thoughts start again, just recognize thoughts. And then ask yourself, where am I? The other question you can ask, if you find yourself in a lot of thoughts, contemplating the practice, etc., is you can ask, where am I aware of those thoughts from? Can you settle back into where it is that it feels like you're observing the thoughts from? And just settle there. It might even feel like when you settle there, It's not in one specific direction. It might feel like it's in no direction. Or it might even sort of feel like it's in every direction. But don't worry about that. Don't worry about the feel of it so much. Don't doubt the feel. Just settle back in. Where am I? Or where am I experiencing thoughts from? And then once you settle into that, even if just for a few seconds, you've accomplished the goal of this practice. Relax. Make sure the body's relaxed and just remain there. And if you find yourself lost in thought, start over. It's that simple. And there's no need to add judgment. Those are just extra thoughts. It's a simple process, and it works best if you feel a bit relaxed and put distractions aside for a time.